Hey guys, in this video you will learn how you can create a email autoresponder using artificial intelligence tool called as OpenAI. So guys, by the end of this video you will be able to set up a email autoresponder which is going to automatically reply to some particular type of emails that you're receiving in English language. So you can set up this automation for sending any transactional type of emails, and with the help of this, you don't have to manually see the emails frequently and you do not have to manually reply to them. So it will save your time and efforts. And we are going to set up this automation without any coding super simply. So let's begin. So we are setting up this automation using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation tool, and this is the landing page of Pabbly. So guys, from here, from this page, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. So you can just sign up right now from the given link, and after that, you just have to sign in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect application like this. And from here, guys, click on Create Workflow button, and here you can give a name to your workflow. So I am giving the name here. So I have given the name as email autoresponder. Now click on create button and you can see your workflow page is loading up here. And on this page, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So with the help of these two things, we are going to build this automation, and trigger is the event which is going to start the workflow, and the action would be the consequence or the response towards the trigger. So guys, here in this use case, our trigger would be receiving an email, and that will be a particular kind of email to which we want to respond automatically. Okay, right. So here we are going to use email parser feature of Pabbly Connect to parse out some emails from our inbox. Okay, so select email parser here, and it will give you this email parser address. Okay, so with the help of this, we are going to connect with our inbox, and the emails that you are receiving on your inbox will be forwarded here inside this response section of the workflow. Okay, so here I am going to reach my inbox. So I am receiving the emails in Gmail. So this is my Gmail inbox, guys, and here I'm going to click on settings, and from here click on see all settings, and here you will find this forwarding and pop IMAP option. Click on it, and under here you have to click on this add a forwarding address, and this field will appear. So here guys, we are going to paste this forwarding address that we have received from email parser. So you just click on copy, okay, and paste this forwarding address here in this field, then click on next, and here you can see it started showing proceed. So when you click on proceed, a confirmation code with the email will be sent to this forwarding address. That means in the response section, we are going to receive some data in our workflow. So let me show you that. Here you can see guys, in this response section, we got this data. So here it has sent us a test email, and in this test email, when you scroll down here, you will find this body text label. In the body text label, you will see this kind of email, and under this email guys, you will find this confirmation code as well. So you just have to copy this confirmation code like this, and you have to paste this code here. Click on OK, and you will find this confirmation code field, and you have to paste the code here, then click on verify, and here's how you can add the forwarding address into your Gmail inbox. Okay, now you have to click here on this forwarding a copy of incoming emails option. Click on it and then scroll down and then click on save changes. Okay, so here you can see our emails are getting forwarded to this email parser's address. Now we are going to send a test email to this email address on which we have added the forwarder. So I'm going to use a different email application, Gmail application or Gmail account. Okay, and from that account, I'm going to send an email to this account in which we have added the forwarder. And here, before that, I'm going to click on this recapture email parser response button so that we can capture the details of an actual email that we are going to receive in our inbox. So that data of an actual email will act as a test data for us to set up this automation further. Okay, so click on recapture email response here, click on yes, and it will start showing waiting for the email parser's response. Now I'm going to open my another Gmail account. This is my another Gmail account, and here I'm going to compose an email to this Gmail account in which I have added the forwarder. And as I'm going to send this email here, that is going to be captured here in the workflow as well. Okay, let me show you. So guys, I have typed this email here. The subject is pitching for investment. And here I have written, I'm sending a presentation to pitch my startup for investment. This is a small email I have written just for sending a test email. Okay, and here I'm clicking on send, and you can see the email is sent to this email inbox in which I have added the forwarder. Okay, so let's check in our workflow if we got the data captured of the forwarded email. And here you can see guys, we have received the data of the email that we have just received in our inbox. So here it is showing the email address from which you have received the email. All right, and here you can see the subject line of the email, pitching for investment. And when you scroll down, you will find the body text label also, in which you will receive the whole text of the email. You can see the whole text here. Okay, now guys, I want to auto reply to this request that I have received for getting a funding for a startup. Okay, so you can receive these kind of emails if you are a venture capitalist or if you are any business. You can set up this automation for any particular kind of email. So guys, I want to auto respond to this email that yes, we have received your email, your request for pitching, for your pitching request, and we are going to look over your pitching, and we are going to decide what we can do for you in future. Okay, that's what I want to respond to this. So for this guys, we are using OpenAI application, which is going to generate the reply for us automatically. Okay, and guys, before connecting OpenAI, I want to ensure that I want to reply to these emails only in which we have received the pitching presentation of startups. I do not want to automatically reply to any email that I'm receiving. So in email inbox, we receive many emails from many places, from many people, but I want to reply to some particular type of emails. For that guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply a filter condition here. I'm going to filter out those emails only who have pitching presentations inside them. Okay, for that what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use filter feature of Pabbly Connect. So here, first of all, I'm going to use this filter. You can see, click on filter. Okay, and here it is asking, select the label and select the filter type and put a value here. So with the help of this, we can apply a filter here. So guys, I want to apply this filter using the subject line of the email. So I want to reply to those emails only in which the subject contains pitching word or investment word. Okay, if the subject has these two type of words, then I want to reply to them. Okay, so here I'm going to select the subject label. So just click here and the previous step will appear in the drop down, and when you click on it, you will receive all the data here. Only from here I'm going to map the subject label, and here I'm going to select the filter type as contains, and here I'm going to put the value as pitching. Okay, so if the subject line contains pitching word or investment word, two type of words, so here I'm going to apply the or condition here. You will find this or condition option, click on it, and here it will ask to select the label again. So from the trigger, I'm going to select the subject label again, and another word that I want to contain is investment. Okay, so if the email subject lines have either of these two words, either pitching or investment, this filter is going to work and filter out those emails, and this workflow will continue and auto respond to it. Okay, so click on save and send test request button here, and here you can see it is showing the condition is true, which is actually true because we have received the email with these two words in the subject line. Okay, so if this condition meets true, what we want to generate a reply. For that, just click here on this plus icon, and from this action step, connect with OpenAI. Okay, and select the action event as generate content, then click on connect. From here, select add new connection, and here it will ask for the API key of OpenAI application. So you will find this key in the OpenAI key API keys page. So let me show you that. So this is my OpenAI applications dashboard, and here you can see the profile icon. So click on it, and from here click on view API keys. And on this page, guys, you can create a new key by clicking on this create new secret key button. Okay, and from here you just have to copy this key, and you have to paste this key here in this token field like this, and then click on save, and you will be connected with OpenAI. So we are now connected, and here it is asking to select the artificial intelligence model. So OpenAI has many AI models by which you can generate the content. So from this list, I'm going to use this Text DaVinci 003. This is the mostly used model. So I'm selecting this one. And here you have to provide a prompt to generate the content using OpenAI. So prompt is a kind of command that you have to give to OpenAI to get the content generated. Okay, so let me type a prompt here to reply to this email that we have received in the inbox. So guys, I have given this prompt to OpenAI. Write a confirmation email for receiving an email regarding the subject. So after this subject word, I'm going to place the subject that I have received from the email that I have received. Okay, so for that, I'm going to use the labels that I have received here in the first step. Okay, so I'm going to map the labels here. So just click here in this line, and you can see the previous steps will appear here. So from this first step, I'm going to map the subject label like this. Okay, and here I have written email received to. So email is received to Pabbly team, and email received from. So I have received an email from a particular person. So I'm going to map the name of that person from the first step. So you'll find the display name label here. You have to map it like this. Okay. Right. Now guys, here it will ask for the maximum number of tokens or the words that you want to generate out of OpenAI. So the default value is 256. So I'm going to put here 300. Okay. Here it is asking for the sampling type. So you can use the default value of this field, the temperature sampling. Here you have to provide a sampling value. The default value is 0.7. Let me just put it as 0.8. Okay. So these are not compulsory fields, so I'm leaving these things blank. Here you can provide a stop sequence to stop OpenAI at any you have to provide some symbolic strings here to make OpenAI stop. Okay, to make OpenAI know where to stop. Okay, and here it is asking best of. So I'm selecting best of 3 options. So it will resample the data 3 times and give me the best results. Okay. Now you can check your connection with OpenAI by clicking on save and send test request, and it will generate the content for you here only, and you can see in the response section. And here you can see guys, we have received the response, and here you can see the choice is 0 text label in which you will get the generated content of OpenAI. And in this email you can see we have this email received. Okay, now we can send this email back to the person who has first emailed us. Okay, so this is a reply, and for that guys, we are going to click on this plus icon and open another action step, and from here we are going to connect with Gmail again to send the reply back. Okay, and here in the action event we are going to use send email, then click on connect, and from here select add new connection, then click on connect with Gmail. And from here you have to select that Gmail account in which you have added the forwarder, okay, or in which you are receiving the emails and you want to automatically reply off. Okay, so I am selecting that Gmail account on which I am receiving the emails, and now you have to provide some additional access to your account. Just click on continue. That is completely safe, and you will be connected with Gmail. You can see the authorization is successful and we are connected. And here it is asking for the recipient's email address. So here I am going to map the email address from whom we have received the email. Okay, so for that you just have to click here, and from this first step, the trigger step, you will find this from email address label. So you have to map this from address label. Okay, right. Then here you can enter the sender's name. So I am entering the sender's name as Pabbly team. Okay, right, and here it is asking for the email subject. So I want to place the subject as it is, as we have received from the person. Okay, so I'm going to map the subject from the first step only. Okay, then I'm going to select the email content type as plain, and here in the email content field, I'm going to map this whole email that OpenAI has generated. And in this email, you can see it has given us the subject as well. So I am going to split this subject out from this whole email. Then I'll map this email in the next step. So to split the subject out, what we are going to do, just click here on this plus icon and another action step will open up. And from this action step, I'm going to search for text formatter feature of Pabbly. Search text formatter. With the help of text formatter, you can format the text using the various action events we have. And here I'm going to use this split text option. Select split text, then click on connect. All right, and here it is asking which text you want to split. So I want to split this email that OpenAI has given us. For that, I'm going to map this choices 0 text label here in this field. Just click here, and from this last step, map the choices 0 text label. And here it is asking for the separator. So from which point you want to separate the words or the sentences, it is asking for that. So here guys, I want to split this subject line out of this email. So you can see this subject line is the same subject line that I have provided here, that I have received here from the first step. Okay, from the actual email. So I'm going to map this subject line again in this text formatter. Okay, so in the separator field, just click here, and from this first step, map the subject line. Okay, and here it is asking which segment index, that means which part of this text you want to split out. So I want that this email will be splitted out from this dear word, and after that I want this whole email to be splitted out. Okay, so here I am going to, and here you can see this is the second index, this is the second part of this whole text. The first part is this, the second part is this. Okay, let me show you. I am clicking on segment index and selecting second option, then click on save and send test request button. So here you can see it is showing this kind of result here. It is not showing any value here in the split section, because here you can see in this choices 0 text label that we have mapped from OpenAI, the subject is pitching for investment with this I in capital letter. Okay, you can see pitching for investment with this I in capital letter in uppercase, but here you can see in the subject we have received from the email, this I in investment is in small letters. That's why it is showing this problem here. So I'm just going to type this value here. I'm going to type this subject here in this separator, pitching for investment, like this. Okay, as it is, as we have received from OpenAI. Now click on save and send test request here. And here you can see in this result label, we got the whole email splitted out, okay, without any subject, right? Now we can map this generated text, this result here in this email content field. So just click here. Okay, so it is not showing us the previous step right now because we have added one more step before this step. So you have to refresh this connection with Gmail here. For that, just click on connected one more time, and from here click on save one more time, and your connection with Gmail will be refreshed. And from here, when you click, it will show you the previous steps. So from this last step, that map this result label here. Okay, now you can check your connection with your email account by clicking on save and send test request, and this email will be delivered to that email address from we have received the email. So guys, this is the email inbox in which we have received the request for pitching for investment, and this is the email inbox where we have sent the email. Okay, so when I'm going to click on save and send test request, guys, this email will be delivered here on this email inbox, okay, from where we have received the email. Okay, let me show you. I'm clicking on save and send test request button, and here is the response we have received. Now let me show you the email inbox. Here you can see we have received the email with the sender's name as Pabbly team. Subject is this, and here you can read the email. This is the same email generated out of OpenAI that we have received here. So this is how it is going to work, guys. So we are done creating a autoresponder for particular kind of emails. So you can set up this autoresponder for any kind of emails. Okay. And guys, you can use this workflow as well, as I'm going to paste the link of the same workflow in the description, and you can clone this workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.